This podcast was brought to you by Dare Media Group, daring Australian radio entertainment. Find out more at daremediagroup.com.au.
Thanks for listening and for downloading the AM Mayhem podcast. This episode may include content that may not be suitable for all listeners. Full content warnings are available at daremediagroup.com.au. Now, let's get into it.
Good morning, everybody. It's Scotty here. We're sleeping in today, so enjoy the best of AM Mayhem. Still loud, still stupid, just slightly more rested. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to AM Mayhem. This morning you're on air with Nathan, Kaite, and Scotty. Let's get right into it, shall we? It's our favourite fact segment, Did You Know with Nathan.
Just when you thought...
Try that again, shall we?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Just
Before
when
you
thought you knew it all, Nathan shows up with something that'll blow your mind. It's time for Did You Know with Nathan, the part of the show where random knowledge becomes strangely useful.
Sorry, big fella, we didn't sync up there.
No, all good.
Take it away.
So I was eating my breakfast this morning, and I thought would be an interesting fact to talk about because I assume you both are aware of Kellogg's cornflakes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
One of the most iconic breakfast cereals ever.
Yes.
The story of how Kellogg's cornflakes came to be is insane. And I honestly can't believe I haven't told this on my fact segment before. So...
I feel like
you have.
You feel like I have?
Yeah.
Is this like the brother?
Because I have told you guys this story.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
Maybe you've told us off air?
Maybe off air, but
I
don't
have told
take it away.
I have told you guys off air.
Oh, okay.
I know I didn't write a fact segment for it.
Okay, so this is going to be more informative. Okay.
Yes. So yeah, in the around the 1890s, we enter a physician and health food pioneer by the name of John Harvey Kellogg, the superintendent of the Battle Creek Sanitarium in Michigan.
Okay.
His health philosophy was heavily based on vegetarianism, and abstinence. So he believed you should not smoke, you should not drink, and you should only do fun things with your wife for reproductive purposes.
Okay.
Right,
Gotcha.
so real straight edge sort of character.
Straight edge.
Yep.
So around like the early 1890s, he was experimenting with like how to make like easier to eat more like filling foods for patients, because this is a sanitarium. Like, this is people who are either very sick or dying.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That sort of sanitarium. Not the actual brand. Yeah.
Yes.
And so John Harvey, the story goes, in 1894, he was experimenting with making what was basically like the modern day recipe for corn chips.
Right.
And instead of rolling the dough out into larger pieces, he forgot about it and left a batch of dough rolled out on the counter overnight. And when he came back to it, it had obviously dried out overnight, and it had dried out so much that it was like cracking and flaking. And so he was like, well, screw it. I'm not gonna waste like a whole batch of cornmeal. So he like crushed it up and toasted it, and Kellogg's cornflakes were born.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay, you definitely didn't tell us that bit before.
Yeah, no. That's
Yeah.
new information.
That's new information.
New information. So apparently the first ever official batch of like Kellogg's toasted flakes
Yeah.
were made from wheat, not corn.
I don't know if that'd be the same. It wouldn't be as good.
Well, it wasn't. So because like the original mistake was corn flour, and so he ended up with cornflakes. And he was like, well, you know, wheat flour is more accessible. It's easier to get. You know, like, let's see if it turns out just as good with wheat flour. And because being boring was literally his entire personality,
yeah,
he didn't notice.
of course he didn't.
But his brother William Keith Kellogg was a bit more of a savvy businessman, and he was like, can't we have it like taste good?
Not just be like nutrient.
Yeah, and John Harvey was like, no, you've missed the point. Like this food is meant to be bland. Like it's not meant to be fun.
I love
And-
it. Cornflakes have got to be good though. I couldn't imagine bland cornflakes.
Yeah, and Will Kellogg was like, well, aren't we trying to make money here? Like, isn't this a business? So John Harvey, the older brother, viewed cornflakes as like part of his plan for humanity's salvation.
That's a bit
So he
dramatic.
was raised in a devout Adventist family. So Seventh-day Adventist, I believe, is very similar to Mormon.
Okay.
Right.
So his belief system held that diet, hygiene, exercise, and avoiding all like addictive substances was the key to not only physical but moral well-being.
Moral well-being.
And yes, so he specifically believed that one of the greatest harms to the human spirit was being a little too randy. And he devoutly believed that nothing kills the urges better than a plain bowl of cornflakes.
Oh my! Just be normal and think of like, yeah,
Just-
your like grandmother in the shower or something like that.
Oh, dude,
Just-
why would you do
Just
that?
be-
Exactly.
Just be normal.
Just be normal.
I told my son that once. He's like, what do you do when you get a, morning glory? And I'm like, think of grandma. I didn't think that one.
I don't tell him.
Anyway. Sorry. Yes.
So yeah, they there was somewhat of a rivalry from this point forward between John Harvey and W.K. Kellogg, because they constantly disagreed on this. That
Yes.
John Harvey was trying to save the world as he saw it, and Will was trying to make a buck.
Okay, well,
And
John Harvey needs to calm down.
John Harvey needed to calm the hell down.
He needed to calm down.
So while John Harvey was indeed the visionary, this is before copyright was a thing,
Okay.
and you could just steal someone's business idea if you wanted.
Right. Away you go.
So one day, WK brought to John Harvey, he was like, so your original mistake that made Kellogg's cornflakes was corn flour. And
Yes.
corn flour, like the cornflakes taste good. And he's like, but the wheat flakes suck. And you sell the wheat flakes because they're cheaper to produce and because you have this weird belief about them being bland is a good thing. He was like, so we changed back to corn flour because of my idea. So you got to trust me on this one. And he was like, okay, what's your idea? He's like, we add sugar. And he was like, nah, no way. Get out of my office, you absolute devil.
You can't do that.
Numpty, as if we'd add sugar.
And WK was like, all right, I'll get out of your office. And he went and founded the Battle Creek Toasted Cornflake Company and started making and selling frosted flakes.
Oh, right. Because we don't have frosted flakes in Australia, do we?
No, well, we sort of do, but we have more like honey based, like Kellogg's Crunchy Nut is like the Australian version because we have a slightly more like health conscious culture, and just straight up telling parents that like it's covered in sugar, isn't the best way to sell it.
No,
so they use honey instead of sugar and make it seem like it's more natural.
Dipped in honey sounds
but
better than covered in sugar.
But Americans don't care. It's like, it tastes good. Okay.
Put more sugar on there. Where you go?
How much sugar's on it? Yes.
Yes. Yes. I love like cornflakes in the morning, bit of sugary, like absolutely elite.
One thing that I used to really enjoy as a kid, I would like just bowl of cornflakes with one big like spoonful of strawberry jam.
Really?
And then like the whole bowl of cornflakes, you've got this task of like chasing the ever shrinking ball of strawberry jam around the bowl to make sure you get a little bit of it in every bite.
Okay. You know what I quite often do now, even as an adult? I put like yogurt and cornflakes together overnight, or like yogurt and Wheat Bix overnight in the fridge, and then I have it for like breakfast or lunch the next day. It's so good.
You know one that's really good. Just like do yourself a bowl of cornflakes, and instead of putting sugar on it, do Milo. Milo and cornflakes kicks ass.
Why have I never thought about putting Milo on me bloody cornflakes?
I don't know.
That's a hell of an idea, my guy.
As y'all can imagine, John Harvey wasn't really cool with WK launching a competing company just literally based on his idea.
Wow, sucks to be him.
And that was all copacetic back in the day because they didn't have like the same sense of copyright that we do. But WK started marketing his cornflakes as Kellogg's Cornflakes. And that did cause a legal dispute. WK successfully argued that he had the rights to the business name because he was running a business and John Harvey wasn't. John Harvey was running because John Harvey was like, because he believed that this was like, part of humanity's salvation and that he was doing it for the good of the people. He framed it as like a for public welfare organization.
Right.
There you go.
Not a business.
But WK was like, nah, this is a business. Like I'm here to make a buck. WK ultimately prevailed off of the strength of Frosted Flakes, became the bigger brand, stole the business name right out from under him, and renamed the Battle Creek Toasted Cornflake Company the Kellogg's Cornflake Company. And that is that is the Kellogg's cornflakes that we know and love today.
The rest is history.
That is interesting. So there you go. While you're there eating your cornflakes this morning, think of Nathan's fact segment. Now you know where cornflakes came from. There you go. This is AM Mayhem. Morning, everyone. Good morning, legends. We're off air today, but don't worry. The best of AM Mayhem is rolling. All the laughs, none of the alarm clocks. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning. You're on air with Nathan, Kaite, and Scotty. Live voting has commenced on Newsreader Idol.
It's a no from me.
What did you...
No from me.
What did you have in the background there?
It's a no.
It's a no from me.
Oh, Simon Cowell has said no. So my news reading wasn't up to scratch.
Well, it's funny because, like, when you started reading, I was like, and you'd said a couple of big words, and I was like, okay, maybe. And then, like, you'd gone, it was the word expulsion for me, where in my head, I was like, this mofo has been practicing. He's going to show us all up because he's been practicing the script. And then about 2 sentences later, you've completely fumbled it.
Yeah, it was the delayed trip up.
Yeah.
It's like he already said the word that was going to cause it, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
No. And I promise you, I didn't practice. I've been following the news all day, actually, around the whole...
No.
Randy?
It's a no for me, dog. I don't think it was really good.
He's got all the voice crowds of American Idol. So, in my defense, it was very hard to push all the buttons to make everything work, turn volumes up, switch screens to read the news and the weather. So I had the weather on my computer and the news on my phone. And it was very hard to multitask and switch.
I likely excuse.
But the next time I have to read the news, we'll have to swap. So you can push all the buttons and then I can just read and everything will be fine. So, anyway, let's... what's the verdict here? What's the verdict here?
I don't know. I think Stephen Nude Cruise still was winning it here.
I reckon Stephen Nude Cruise is still... But see, Stephen Nude Cruise can't do the weather, the news and the weather every day, because there's some very serious stories in there.
I was just going to say, that's facts, though, because, like, Stephen Nude Cruise, whilst hilarious, when it comes to the serious things, Stephen Nude Cruise needs to just sit down for a second.
I still think Kaite wins News Idol here on AM Mayhem.
And you'll probably notice that when I did the read this week, like a few sentences before it got serious, I went back to a straight read.
Yes.
Because I knew when I was reading the story about what was happening in Melbourne, I had to try and laugh because someone's laughing at me while I'm trying to read.
I was being very discreet, thank you.
But anyway, that's okay.
Do you know what, though? Speaking of following the news, I actually had something.
Is it news or news?
I don't know. Tomato.
Is it
Stephen News Cruise?
News Cruise.
Sorry, as you were saying, men cutting you off. Yep.
Yeah, bloody men. In the news, there's been a big thing at the moment that's been sort of circulating around, and that's the use of melatonin gummies. Have you heard about this?
I just heard gummies. Got all excited. What's a melatonin gummy?
Melatonin. It's like melatonin.
Oh, that's the thing that knocks kids out, right?
Well, everyone. Like, it's the sleeping
The thing that knocks kids out.
Melatonin is like, it's the sleepy chemical, right? That your brain makes to go to sleep.
Yes.
And a lot of people use it, adults and children. But there's been a thing in the news, you got me self-conscious, see? That's been called out because hundreds of children have been overdosed. The Poison Hotline had received 322 calls this year alone.
So my question is, how do you get...
increasing 166% over the last 5 years.
Okay, so my question is, how do you overdose on melatonin? Because doesn't that just like put you to sleep straight away? Or does it put you into a coma or something?
It's still a synthetic chemical.
So my understanding is that it causes you to have like a natural tolerance to melatonin. which makes it like way harder to fall asleep normally
without it. Yeah. Some parents use it when they kids just cannot sleep and they've tried all the other things. There are parents out there that, quote unquote, not my words, people, take the easy way out. And some adults use it to form better sleep patterns.
I see. Sorry. I see.
Sounds like something I need, because I just hear when I hear the word sleep pattern, I think those two words don't belong together.
Sleep and pattern don't belong together.
You don't have a sleep pattern.
No, you just got nanny nap and keep going.
You have a weird pattern of sleep.
Yeah, I don't have a sleep pattern. I have sleep snacks.
I love it.
It's
sleep
like
snacks.
just sort of whenever you you don't schedule a time for snacks. It's just like, oh yeah, I could go for a nap, or oh yeah, I could go for some food.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, I'm kind of tired.
No, not in our household, mate. You've got a very sleep-eat routine, because if those kids say they're hungry and you don't put anything in their guts, oh my goodness, you will hear all about it for the next hours.
I mean,
reminds me of. Sorry.
No, you go.
No,
you go.
I saw a meme a few days ago that made me think of your guys' household,
Oh, God.
which is, it was, no one in the world is more concerned with proper hydration than a child who's just been told to go to bed.
Yes, drinks and wheeze in our house is a real thing.
Drinks and wheeze. But I mean, part of that comes down to, like, we have an autistic son, right? And a huge part of the way that he gets through the day is following a very strict routine. You can sway ever so slightly now that he's a bit older. But if we don't follow this routine, it's bedlam up in here.
Yeah, it's chaos. It's nuts. Nothing works. Well, you've heard us on the phone trying to get the kids organised and sorted. It's like a friggin' zoo.
Yes. Yes, I talk to you guys rather frequently.
And then they realise you're on the phone and they want to ask you a million questions. Hey, Nathan, you still feeling sick? A week later.
Yeah.
Nathan, you went on AM Mayhem the other day.
It's like, hey, Nathan, are you feeling better? Like, yeah, sure, I guess so.
The next morning, Nathan, how you feeling?
It's like, yeah,
Still
sure,
good.
I'm hanging in there.
I've made it to work today, so that's a plus. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's really good.
It's like I have two default modes when someone greets me at work. It's like, because everyone's like, hey mate, how are you? And I go, yeah, good, thanks. Or someone will go, hey mate, how are you? And I go, I'll live.
I love it. But the thing is, when you say something weird like that, they don't even pick up that you've said that, because it's just default.
It's
You know, when you
default.
walk to a shop, hey, how you going? Good, thanks. Or you could say, I'm naked today, and they'd have no idea what you were saying.
Do you know what? I don't know if this... I've heard that this is an Australian thing, right? When we have a whole lot of, like, describing what things are not as default conversation.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. How far away is that? Oh, not far.
Yeah.
That's Katie's dad's default answer for everything.
Yeah. How's he
hurt?
feeling? Oh, not good.
Not good.
It is an Australian thing, by
Is
the
it
way.
an Australian thing?
Yeah. What does
just describe
it
what
cost?
things
Oh,
are
not
not.
very much.
Oh, yeah, not much.
I love it. How many more can you squeeze in? Our poor American listeners are going, what the hell are they talking about?
Oh, does that hurt? Oh, it doesn't tickle.
Yeah. And it's like for our American listeners, like, I just want to make this clear that for us, like, not far is the distance from like Denver to New Mexico.
Yeah, not far.
How far's that? Not far.
Not far.
It's like It's like 400 or 500 Ks.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's not far.
So how far away is Perth from Rockhampton? Not far.
Not far. Well, it's a little far.
It's a little far.
It's a little bit. No, it's a fair way.
It's a fair way.
A fair whack of the sav. No,
Like, that's when.
It's a fair whack of the sav, yes.
What's the other one that I don't? We've got to get to the last one before we go to the break. But what's the other one where you say to Americans and they go when? Oh, see you later. See you later. See ya. And they go,
See ya.
When?
So yeah,
Later.
just later, not
Later
now.
on. Later on. It's like, how do you spell Australia? Straya.
Yeah,
Australia.
correct.
Australia. Wait, did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's go to a break, get ourselves together. This is AM Mayhem. We'll see you later. Good morning, everybody. We've hit the snooze button hard today, but you can enjoy the best of AM Mayhem, at least while we pretend to be morning people. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning. Apparently, in the song break, these guys were telling me I need to go back to school, and my children were learning about vowels.
Yeah,
prep.
you
Anyway,
you were carrying on about send you back to the third grade, and you said maybe the fourth grader. When do they learn about vowels? And I said, I just want to point out, our kids learnt about vowels in prep. In the preparatory grade.
Escape.
Anyway, let's move on. Today is Wednesday, the 16th of July. It's Fresh Spinach Day, by the way. Fresh Spinach Day.
Fresh spinach.
G'day. I love fresh spinach.
Me
I
too.
don't mind a bit of fresh
Me
spinach.
too.
I get that. I get that on my sub sandwiches instead of like lettuce.
Well, you know what's funny? I eat spinach too because Jai, right, from Scott and Jai Mates, Helpy Mates, said to me, avoid lettuce because lettuce is full of water and it bloats you.
What?
Is that a...
Yes. I mean, I guess so, but I mean, lettuce is a lot like celery in that sense that it's so much nothing that it costs more calories to digest than you get from eating it.
It doesn't do
So
anything.
is that a...
That was a Jai fact.
It was a Jai fact.
Okay, all right, that was a Jai fact, okay.
But I will say spinach is absolutely better for you than lettuce because, as I just said, lettuce is a whole lot of nothing and spinach is very high in minerals and iron.
And still cost, from my
Nathan
understanding, it still cost more energy to digest.
Fair enough. Moving on from spinach, it's also National Hot Dog Day. National Hot Dog Day?
Are we gonna do it? We gotta do it.
The hot dogs.
The hot dogs.
Dogs go on.
That's like our theme song now. It's I Believe.
No,
Anyway.
Scotty, you're wrong. This show's theme song is "Baby, Can You Breed a Cactus from Jamaica?"
That's right.
Now that's our theme song.
We've played these two tunes on every show just about. It's quite
Yes.
funny. It's also World Snake Day.
I'll get
World Snake Day. Do you have a pet snake?
No ropes.
No
Pardon?
ropes.
What?
No ropes. Danger noodles.
Danger noodles. I've heard that one. That one made me laugh.
Do they have snakes in America?
Yes.
Is that in South America?
Yes.
Yes, they have snakes in America.
Yes.
I think
they have snakes.
I feel like the only country that don't have snakes is like
New Zealand.
yeah, there's New Zealand, but like there's New Zealand and like Antarctica. Or
Probably
something like that.
Antarctica. Yeah, I
That-
was
they're
going to
like-
say Antarctica.
On the Arctic? Greenland?
They're the only
Canada.
places.
Do Canada
No,
have snakes?
Canada would have
Canada's
snakes.
got snakes.
Yeah.
Every time I hear the word Canada, I just go, oh, Canada. I don't know why I keep singing.
Our home and native land.
Shout out to Canada, by the way. We've got, we have a Thursday night. Well, it's Thursday night for us, but Thursday morning for them, meeting with a group of, I was going to say entertainers, but
Well, they are entertainers, but some of them are Canadian, and they're
content creators.
lovely people.
Yeah, they're lovely. Where was I going with that? Where was I going?
What day's next?
Shout out to one of my favorite YouTubers, by the way, Linus Sebastian. Him naming his entire company Linus Media Group was the inspiration for me naming this company Dare Media Group.
G'day, how are you? It is National Atomic Veterans Day.
What?
Dedicated to individuals who bravely served witnessing historic events with lasting impact.
Atomic veterans.
That's what it says on the screen there, does it not? Atomic veterans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in, like,
So is
people
that,
that survived,
veterans
like,
of
Hiroshima?
like veterans of the atomic age?
Well, I'm trying to... I can hear a cat. Oh, that's on your end.
Mike, this cat will ruin at least one part of every single episode. He knows when I'm recording.
He just wants to be part of it.
Here we go.
He wants to be
when
part
scientists
of it,
discovered that hidden energy inside atoms could be harnessed in order to create energy and power, they had no idea the kind of hazards to which they were exposing the world to. At the end of World War II grew near.
Absolutely did.
The first nuclear weapons were tested and detonated over the next couple of decades. Hundreds of thousands of people became victims of exposure from innocent citizens to scientists and military personnel with experience in serious cancers and other medical problems. Many of the people who carried the burden of being near these nuclear weapons were military personnel. Today, we show appreciation for the honour of these men and women who served their country. In doing so, sacrificed not only their time and service, but also their lifelong health. So, the day Ronald Reagan, back in 1983, dedicated this day to Americans who served in the military and led out in technology of nuclear warfare and atomic weapons. The day was set to mark the anniversary of the first detonation of a nuclear weapon during the Trinity testing, which occurred in New Mexico on July 16, and in 1945 as part of the top-secret Manhattan Project near the end of World War II. So there we go. Shout out. It is National Atomic Day. Out there. I knew it had something to do with America because it had a big American flag there.
It's always got something to do with America, doesn't it?
And I'd like to bring up the quote that was brought up at that test when J. Robert Oppenheimer saw his design work. That he said something along the lines of like, I'm reminded of a passage from the Hindu Bhagavad Gita where Vishnu reveals himself to someone in his many-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
Yeah, right.
That was very ominous.
By the way, the guy that
Wasn't
quoted
it?
that movie, right? You said Oppenheimer. Is that like... I haven't seen the movie Oppenheimer. Is that what Oppenheimer is about?
Yeah,
yes,
the
it is.
guy, yeah.
Oh, I have to watch it now.
And
There
I
we go.
believe, if I remember correctly, in the post credits, that original quote by Robert Oppenheimer when he said it on the news was like at the end of the movie.
There we go. I do have to go to a very quick break. We'll be right back. This is AM Mayhem. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everybody. We're off causing trouble somewhere else today. So here's the best of AM Mayhem. Same nonsense, just fewer yawns. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning with Kaite, Nathan, and Scotty. What the hell is wrong with us today? What is going on?
What is going on your studio?
What's happening on the west side of Australia? I'll tell you what's happening on the west side. We're baked. We're cooked. Oh, not baked, but
Oh, you baked,
what
are
we
you?
use this time of the morning. Oh, I'm just excited to be here with my two favourite people. You know how it goes. Katie says to me,
You know how it goes.
she goes, at the song break, Scott, how much water have you got there? And I lifted up my bottle and shook it. I said, about 500 mils. And she just looked at me and burst into laughter. Then she goes, may I borrow it? I was like, you can borrow it? Do I get it back?
Because I only had ice in my water bottle. I needed some water.
There you go. A bit parched, needed some water.
That's what
Nathan's
my banging
staring.
and clanging was.
Look at Nathan's face. He's staring at us like, what the hell is going on in that joint? It's like, oh no, don't say that, Scott. Don't say that. I was going to say, just glad to see you. Happy to be here. Hey,
Anyway.
Don't say that on air. Don't say that on.
that's right. Yeah, don't say boner.
Oh my god.
It's just like we did before. Anyway, just some random. I thought random shit to talk about, right? Random shit just to fill a voice break, I guess. We should call that segment. I had a situation yesterday. Two situations, actually, yesterday. The first one is, by the way, we have this thing in Perth called Cheap Tuesday, right? And Cheap Tuesday is when this particular day, the fuel prices in Perth is really cheap. I don't know how it works around the rest of the country. I know, like in Queensland, we just used to, you see a cheap fuel station, you run to it and fill up your car. But in Rocky, they don't really have price cycles at all, do they? Have you noticed? At all?
No.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh, there you go. Anyway, so we have this thing called Cheap Tuesday. Kate, when do you fill your car up with fuel?
Normally on a Saturday.
Right. Now, right. She filled it up on a Saturday last week. So if Tuesday is the most cheapest day of the week, what day do you think is the most expensive?
Wednesday.
Pardon?
Wednesday.
Right. For the last few months, when do you think Katie has been filling her car up?
Saturday.
Apart from Saturday. Last Saturday. Listen here, lady, I'm calling you out. The week before, what day did you fill it up?
I don't know. This is actually...
I can tell you.
No,
Wednesday.
I can tell you.
I'm going to reverse Uno this, because when I filled up on Saturday, I realised something.
Yes.
And that is that I haven't filled up my car by myself in months.
Right.
Because it always ends up that you fill my car up.
But she always says to me on a Wednesday, of all the times, on a Wednesday, Scott, I've got no fuel. And I go, really? You couldn't have told me this yesterday when it was Cheap Tuesday? Just to add to this, right? To add to all of this. So, we do a grocery shopping every Wednesday. When do you do your groceries? When do you buy groceries?
As I need them.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
like I work in a yeah, like I work in a shopping center. Like if I need to grab something, I just grab it on the way out the door.
Well, that's convenient. That's convenient. That is convenient.
Very convenient.
So we do our shopping once a week, normally on a Wednesday or a Thursday, right? And
depending how busy
on how busy life is. Anyway, on Sunday night, 7 p.m., 1 hour before one Caitlin Jane Browning has to go on
use
air.
My full government name.
Yes. 1 hour before Katie goes on air with Katie and Jamie Life Unfiltered. What does she say to me? What does she say?
I said, we didn't get any of this kid's school stuff. We need to go to the shops.
At 7 o'clock on Sunday, 1 hour before she goes on air. Now, in WA, right, you're probably thinking, where the hell are you going to get groceries on a Sunday at 7 p.m, apart from IGA? There's a place called Spud Shed, and that place was like a freaking disco. It was open 24 hours, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We then go out, we leave home at 7 o'clock. On the nose. We drive from here to Kelmscott. FYI, Kelmscott is a great place to go in Perth, if you can read between the lines.
It's not.
Especially on a Sunday night.
It's not.
So it's a 10-minute drive there, 10-minute drive back, 5 minutes to muck around in the shop. Right. So that was my next gripe with you. So fuel prices, shopping. Today. I go and take the car. Today. Not today.
G'day.
Yesterday.
I'm sorry, not today. Not g'day, today.
That's right. Yesterday morning, my bad, I took the car to go and get serviced. Now, I had to drive the car to Welshpool, which is an industrial suburb in Perth. I went to the bus stop. I said to Katie, I'm going to take the bus from Welshpool and take the new Coburn-Thornley line.
To my work.
To Katie's work, because the new train station's on her work, right? I get to the train station. How long have you worked where you work for?
About 6 months.
Right. She's worked there for about 6 months. She's driven the same road for about 6 months. I said to her, I rang her at whatever time it was. Hey, babe, can you come and pick me up from Rainford Road train station? Her response Where's Ranford Road Railway Station? Are you kidding me? You drive past a friggin' thing every day. I don't know where it is. And I'm like, oh my God. So, I'm outing Kaite here today, right here on AM Mayhem on the show.
There's a lot of attacks going on. I feel attacked.
Kaite is not a person of like, you know, preparing for fuel, for groceries, and for picking up one husband, right?
Picking up one husband.
She has no idea.
Only one.
Only one.
Only one. Kaite, I've realised, Kaite has no idea, has no observations when she's driving whatsoever.
No.
Or any sense of what the day is, or when she needs.
I know what day is. I don't know. I know what the day is. I just don't pay attention to my fuel gauge because I never fill my car up.
I know what day it is. I just don't give a shit.
That's right. But then Kaite had this full go at me at the washing machine last night. She says to me, "Why do you pick on me?" I'm like, "I don't pick on you, darling." "Yes, you do pick on me. You've pointed out all my flaws." And I'm like, "This is why I love you. See, these are the things of exactly why I love you." And it turns out Kaite is not alone in this. There are multiple people that I know that are in the same boat. They have no idea when Cheap Tuesday is. They have no idea when school lunch needs to be ready to go at 7 p.m. on a Sunday, but 1 hour before you're going to go on air. And they have no idea where the train stations are.
Look, I didn't know where the train station was because I'm a passenger princess, okay? Like, I don't need to pay attention.
Okay, so in that whole thing there, Nathan, are you the same when you drive? Like, are you conscious of your surroundings and you know where things are? Or do you just, as Kaite put it, a passenger princess?
Yeah, I am mostly a passenger.
He's got them passenger princess vibes.
I don't drive all that frequently, and when I do, I'm always hyper alert because I don't drive all that frequently.
Yeah, okay. But you obviously you don't pay attention to the fuel prices. That's granted. I'll give you that. We'll give you that one. But like, you'd pay attention and know where landmarks and things are. Like, if I could point out from your drive, from your house to work, some landmarks, you could tell me where they were, right?
I mean, assuming we use the same language for what those landmarks are.
Yeah. See, my landmarks...
Yeah, okay, hang on. So let me put this to the test, right?
Hang on.
I'm just going to put this to the test. Nathan, when you drive to work, Rockhampton Hospital was on your right-hand side, right?
Yes.
Nathan just for reference, he put his hands up. L for left and backwards L for right. I love it. That's so good.
No. I didn't. It wasn't that. It was like I imagined the point at which I am going past the hospital, and I was like, yes, it is on this side. This one is right.
I love it. And so, okay. So do you drive past... Here we go. Do you drive past Brown Park?
What the fuck is Brown Park? Oh,
okay. That's all right. So you don't drive past the footy field. You don't drive past the footy field.
See, this is where it breaks down because I don't know if I don't drive past Brown Park or if I don't know which one's called Brown Park.
Okay, but you drive past a footy field on the way to work, right? Whether it be on the left-hand side or the right-hand side.
No.
Okay, so you don't go that way. Okay, that's okay, because now I know which way you go to work. But, like, so when you pull up to the set of traffic lights to turn right, to then turn left to go on the bridge.
The set of traffic lights.
Oh, yeah, okay, no, it should be more specific. But, okay, so you've already kind of passed my test, right? I said the Rockhampton Hospital was on the right-hand side. Now, if I said to Kaite, if you're driving from Rockhampton Airport, what side of the road of the hospital are on?
It's on the right.
Because we just gave it away. Okay.
No, if you're driving directly out of Rockhampton Airport, the hospital is practically in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's up the hill. Okay. But,
I feel like you're destroying your own point.
I have. Yep, I've cooked it. Oh well, I tried.
Anyway,
let's move on. But that was my little rant. I said to Kaite before we went on air, I'm outing you today, and she goes, "About what?" and I said just about those three key things.
Three key things.
And these are the reasons why I love you. Just put it out there to the world. Yes. Also, in just random shit to talk about here, do you know who Ted Powell is?
Nah.
No.
Nah. It's very, very Australian then. Nah.
I do not.
Know who that guy is. He is a Perth businessman, and he donated $100 million to Murdoch University's vet school.
Universities.
Shit. Murdoch University's vet school.
Is that an instrumental university?
I love it. It is the largest donation ever received by a Western Australian university and one of the largest received by any Australian university. His response: you can't spend $100 million when you're 74 years old. It's just not possible. Not
with that attitude.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You can't.
Yeah. I've given almost as much as I can, but, I'm not going to go hungry. How much money has this guy got? Mate, I've got a gas bill. A power bill that's due.
It's like he's like, when you're 74, you haven't got enough time left to spend $100 million. It's like Elon Musk spends 10 times that on single purchases.
Yeah. Dude can do it in a day.
There you go. But no, I just thought, shout out to old mate who just donated to the university's vet school because
he must really like animals.
It's actually in honour of his late wife, Dee, who was an animal lover and the most generous person.
Oh, awesome!
Would be immensely proud of this project. So that's pretty cool. Also, tomorrow, do any of you own a house?
Nah.
Listen to us. We're all renters. We're all dirty, smelly
there you go.
renters.
It doesn't pertain to us.
Yeah, well, anyway, there are some people probably listening to us. It is predicted that the Reserve Bank will cut, what is it called? Interest rates. Now, I said this last month. Do you remember this? And then I went on this big rampage from Anthony Albanese and Jim Chalmers. But no, I think they will get cut.
That actually may have been the origin of you can't do that.
That's right. You can't promise these things and then back out, you silly little man. Sorry, that's how passionate I am about it. So yes, there you go. That was random shit to talk about, and this is AM Mayhem. Morning, everyone. Good morning, legends. The AM Mayhem team's taking a break today, but don't panic. The chaos continues with the best of AM Mayhem. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to AM Mayhem. This morning you're on air with Nathan, Kaite, and Scotty. Let's get right into it.
She's got opinions, hot takes, and absolutely no time for nonsense. Welcome to Kaite's Corner, where chaos meets common sense and Kaite tells it like it is.
Now, of course, what's dominating the news in Australia at the moment is the Bondi Massacre. And Kaite said to us during the song break, she was like, How do I go on? How do I follow that? But you've come up with something during the break there, which was fantastic. So take it away.
Yeah, so something that I did want to talk about is blood donation for a couple of different reasons.
Yes.
One of the reasons is obviously because at this point in time, the hospitals are screaming out for blood. But that's something that it never really goes away. They're always sort of looking for, like, donations and things like that. Like you see on the news, it comes up of what blood type is at what levels and so on and so forth.
It's like the promotion that never ends.
That's right.
Yeah. Someone's a winner at the end, but it never, you know what I mean? Like it just keeps going, yeah.
Yeah. So they're always looking for blood donation and things like that. But why it's so important to me specifically, I really want to do this, and regrettably I've not yet done it, which is a bit of a poor form on my part, I think.
It's on the list for 2026.
It is on the list for 2026. You're going to have to get over your fear of needles, you big baby, and
that's
come
fine.
with me.
I'll do it for a good cause. Yep.
The reason that it's so
You'll
important...
be there with me, right?
I will be there with you.
Well, you'll be there virtually too, eh? Nope. See? He'll be there virtually. There you go.
Is because our son Our son has had 3 blood transfusions in his little life. Our big boy.
Yes.
When he was a baby, he's had a grand total of 3 different blood transfusions to keep him alive and keep him kicking and going and all that sort of thing, make him feel better.
Yes, yeah.
And it's something that we've always sort of wanted to do, but we just never did, because a lot of times with babies, they can't. It's not as simple as you just give blood and then they sort of clean it and wash it through. They actually sort of boil it down into, not actually boiling it, but like they take a lot of the fluff out, and it's really concentrated, and it's really, really dark red, and it's only in a little tiny bag.
Yeah, right, okay. Right, I see.
Because it's sort of like cordial, right?
That's an easy way to describe
it's
it.
Like cordial. It's just the concentrate in the bottle. You haven't poured the glass yet.
Yeah. Okay, right.
Yeah, but a lot of people, there's a bit of misinformation around there at the moment of who can actually give blood. So I thought I would bring some clarity to this.
Yeah, because I was asking you in the break, actually. I was like, so there used to be that rule, right? If you've had tattoos and, all that sort of stuff, or you've been in the UK or whatever, you can't give blood because of, the ink and mad cow disease and all that sort of stuff. None of that's true, right?
To an extent.
Right, okay.
So there are a couple of things that automatically make you ineligible.
Right.
And there's only sort of 5 things that are automatic. Absolutely not. Can't do it. Mm-hmm. If you have HIV or any sort of HIV infection.
Okay.
If you've ever had Hep B or Hep C.
Okay.
Dunskies.
What's Hep A? It must be a good one. Is Hep A a good one?
I feel like Hep A is not as it's not a good one. None of them are good.
No, none of them are good.
That's the good one.
Yeah. But that one you can, yep, okay.
But yeah, that one's, it's sort of minor in comparison.
Yeah.
If you've ever injected non-prescription drugs.
Oh.
Certain blood cancers or bleeding disorders, not allowed.
Gotcha.
And if you've ever received a duramatograph, which is like an old brain surgery thing, automatically makes you ineligible. A few other little things that are sort of a case-by-case basis. There's being under 18. I believe from 16 and up, you can do it with parental consent.
Okay, right. Yep.
But otherwise, under 18, you're a no. If you're under 50 kilos, can't do that. But again, that's like it's a matter of size and weight, right? Like if you're only 4 foot and you're on a petite frame, but you're in a perfectly healthy weight range, it's obviously a different story, right?
So there's people like me, right, that's well over 50 kilos. I could give blood like twice over in the same day.
That's right. I mean,
okay,
well,
gotcha.
look, we still all have the same amount of blood running around.
How much blood do you have in your body, by the way, big fella?
7 litres, I believe
Is it 7 litres? How does don't they measure it in pints?
I think they do measure it in pints, and I have no idea why.
Oh, imagine if they measured it in schooners. How good would that be?
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay, no. That's all right, carry on.
Schooners of blood have you got?
5 litres.
5 litres, there you go.
5 litres. So I want you to think about that for a second. That's literally like 2 2-litre bottles of milk that you have in your fridge and like a little milk carton.
That's right.
That's all the blood you have.
And that's all.
That's it.
All of it.
That's all of it.
Right.
That's what's keeping us alive. That's the lubrication of our bodies.
Lubrication. It does a little bit more than that.
Why would you call it lubrication?
Because that's what it is.
So, okay.
Not quite.
It's like the oil of the body.
So if you cut yourself and you lose like a couple of millilitres, right?
That's fine.
It obviously regenerates. I'm not a doctor.
I believe once you start getting past the sort of 2 to 3 litre mark, you start getting pretty woozy.
Gotcha. Okay, right.
Yeah. so yes, your blood is like continually replaced and regenerated by your bone marrow. And that's why bone marrow diseases are so terrible, because you like start losing the ability to regenerate your blood.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yes.
Another 2 sort of weird ones that could knock you back is feeling sleep deprived on the day.
Right.
Or having a high or low blood pressure on the day.
Oh, okay.
On the day of donation, if you have those things, not allowed. Go home and try again.
If we go around the room here real quick, is there any of us here that ticked any of those boxes of not giving blood? Like,
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I goddamn hope not.
I think I'm good. But here's...
So far, so good?
So far, so good. Here's the temporary deferrals, which is sort of what you were talking about earlier, right? So the annoying ones that are fixable, but you aren't able to donate at the time.
Gotcha. Right.
So if you've got cold and flu infections, that sort of thing, just wait till you're better.
Okay. Yep. Makes
Problem
sense.
solved.
Yep.
If you have low iron or hemoglobin, fix that.
Have a good steak dinner before you go give blood, eh?
Potentially, yes. If you are pregnant, you can't give blood. You can donate again approximately 9 months after you've given birth.
Oh, well, that's interesting. It takes 9 months to have a baby, and then you got to wait 9 months to give blood again.
Yes, because it takes about a year for your body to recover.
Oh, I see. I wasn't paying attention to that part. I was more excited on how the baby is created rather than the end part. Anyway, sorry, we're digressions here. Yes, moving right along. Nathan's got the huge smile on his face.
I like how Scotty describes 99.99% of the whole process as the end part.
The end part.
The head arrives. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Breastfeeding.
Oh yeah.
This depends on iron levels. If you're breastfeeding but your iron levels are good, you're okay.
Yeah, right.
It's very dependent.
Yep.
Now, this one is what you were talking about earlier. If you have recently gotten, in the last 4 months, a tattoo or a piercing.
Oh, right.
Not allowed. Got to wait. Got to wait for that 4-month point.
Yep. Okay. Is that just to make sure you haven't got any, like, bad juju and things
bacteria,
like that?
any
Bad
sort of
juju.
infection, all that sort of thing. Well, I mean, like, you're sticking needles in your body. There's always you're breaking skin. There's always the risk of bacteria.
Yeah, that's right.
If you've had any recent surgery or dental work, this varies.
Yep.
Again, it's a case-by-case basis.
So if you had your wisdom teeth out, the last thing you want to do is give blood.
Well, that's right, yes.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
This is an odd one. Now, certain medications, including some acne medications.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Some acne medications, blood thinners or hormones can't give blood.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to know. There you go. So, again, if you can go and give blood, go and give blood, because it's one of those promotions where the promotion will never end, and there's always a winner at the other side.
And do you know what? You get a cute little text message each time your portion of blood is used.
Oh, that's good. See, now that is even more inspiring. That's a feel good for the...
It is a feel good.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like so-and-so over at this hospital used they don't obviously give names, but like someone's used a litre of your blood.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. I wonder if they do that for the sperm bank. This is AM Mayhem. Morning, everyone. Good morning, everybody. It's Scotty here. No AM Mayhem this morning, but plenty of classic chaos with the best of AM Mayhem. Turn it up and enjoy. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning. You're on air with Kaite and Scotty this morning. I think the big fella, old Nathan, has slept in on us. So, as we do when people sleep in on us, we're going to try one more time.
Give him a call.
Oh, see if we can get my phone working here.
We can wake his ass up.
Here we go. There we go. Was that a faster dial, by the way?
It was a faster dial. That was
Yeah,
more
okay.
impressive, thank
Right.
you. That first dial was so slow.
See, this
Goodness me.
time I've put the phone number on. It was on private before, so we'll just see how we go.
I don't know. I reckon he's out cold.
Oh.
You've reached the message bank of.
No.
Oh, and it went really fast then. You've reached Mr. Bank off. Oh, bugger.
Nah.
He's still asleep.
Done.
We'll have to call it. Hey, let's bring up something from the other day, actually. You know how you were talking about Sydney Sweeney?
Yes.
Sydney Sweeney? Well, I've got some news that's just come across my desk here.
Okay.
In short, US President Donald Trump says Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle advertisement is fantastic. After learning
You did the heads.
she is a registered Republican voter. The actor is facing... It's not right, but anyway, the actor is facing criticism for appearing in the ad campaign, with some critics accusing the brand of being tone deaf. The actress has not commented publicly on the advertisement or her party affiliation. So there you go. There you go.
I can't get over that people are so angry.
I know.
About this, like, this particular individual.
It's nuts.
In an ad.
It's completely nuts.
And the most ironic thing is that they're all mad about the colour of her skin.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like, does anyone else see the irony in this?
I don't get it. But anyway. Also in news today, unemployment across the ditch, the old motherland, has reached 5.2% as New Zealand businesses cut jobs because of the country's faltering economy. The current jobless rate in New Zealand is the highest it has been in almost 5 years, with nearly 160,000 people unemployed in the June quarter. Wage growth has also slowed to 2.4%, down from 4.3% in June 2024. Why am I talking about this, you ask? Well, the numbers paint a grim economic picture for Kiwis and suggest more of them will look for better opportunities and higher pay in Australia. There was net migration lost from New Zealand to Australia of 30,000 people last year.
Wow.
That's the biggest loss since 2012 and a trend that looks to continue. Those migrations will likely contribute to an upward pressure on Australian house prices, while the housing market in New Zealand continues to decline. New Zealand is no longer in a recession and having recorded consecutive increases in GDP over the past 2 quarters, but is still dealing with the aftershocks of the pandemic and the uncertainty brought by Donald Trump's tariffs, because New Zealand got a 15% tariff thanks to our mate Mr. Trump.
Oh, Trumpers!
I'm still doing the hands
as we
go. But yeah, so it looks like more of my people will be migrating across the ditch, across the Tasman. Yes.
Funnily enough, what's also been in the news is the Australian government, specifically the Treasurer at the moment, is calling to bring back the baby bonus.
Hey! So we used to call it back in the day the plasma bonus. So back in the day when Kevin Rudd, I believe, was giving it out, we used to call it, I used to work for an electrical retailer. Actually, we've used their name on air before. So RT Edwards back in Queensland. And yeah, we used to wait. You watch the mums with prams come in and you go, oh, hey, they're after a brand new TV or fridge or washing machine
because
or whatever.
They did. Because back then, like, times were good. You could afford life. And you got this, schwanky little baby bonus, and you're like, oh, sick, gonna go buy me a new telly.
It's not meant for the telly. It's meant for baby stuff.
It absolutely was meant for the baby stuff. But because you could afford life back then.
That's right. It cost
you didn't need to use it just for baby stuff. But the call to bring it back now is because the birth rate in Australia is absolutely plummeting.
Yeah, the migration's going one way, and then the people aren't making babies anymore.
People aren't making babies, and the whole thing is like, well, if we bring back the baby bonus, then people are going to want to have babies again. No, Mr. Treasurer, that's not how this works. You can't just hand someone with a newborn baby $3,000 to go, there you go, off you go. That's going to solve all your problems. Make life so much easier for you to bring a child into this world. It's not.
Can somebody give me a higher?
That's what they need to be doing, making more babies.
Well, if you're the government, then yeah, you need to be making more babies. But you know what I say to you, Mr. Treasurer? Make life affordable again, and we'll consider it.
Yeah. Yes, Jim Chalmers, you can't bring back the baby bonus.
You can't bring back the baby bonus.
But did you know, so for those in America listening to us, right, and they're probably like, what the hell are these two Australians talking about? So back in... Anyway, the term baby bonus in Australia generally refers to a former government payment scheme for parents of newborns. While the original baby bonus was discontinued, there have been various payments and supplements available for families with new children, with new and young children, such as Family Tax Benefit, Family Tax B, and the Newborn Upfront Payment Supplement. These payments are subject to eligibility criteria, and it's done through the welfare system. Yep.
You do currently still get paid to have babies, but bringing back the baby bonus is not going to solve the birth rate issue.
Yeah. Well, did you know the original baby bonus was a lump sum payment for $3,000 per child?
Yes.
and it ended up being $5,000
by the end of it.
It was aimed at addressing low fertility rates and was delivered as a tax-free payment. The scheme was eventually replaced by other family assistance programs. So the 2 lots of baby bonuses came out when I had my 2 older children, right? In 2009, when my oldest was born, the payment was $3,000. And then in 2013, when my daughter was born, the payment was at $5,000. Now, I cross my heart, swear, we went and got baby mad, like baby, baby crazy, and cots and prams and all. We had this pram, right, that had this, like you could take it out of the pram and then clip it into the car.
What I
would
not have given for one of them when our boys were little.
Don't look at me now. By the way, just for reference, right, that people don't know, Katie and I are married.
Yes.
And I'm talking about, and I've been previously married, right? And she's giving me the evil eye over when I talk about the car seat being clipped here, there, and everywhere. So why couldn't I have that for my kids?
You were so insistent on not having one when our kids were babies.
No,
and I was like, no, I really, really want one. This is going to make life so much easier. But no, you were so insistent on not having one.
I can tell you why, because these things are a pain. They are a pain in the ass, because sometimes they fit, sometimes they don't, sometimes they do this. It's nuts. But I found the news story you were talking about. So, yeah, the federal government is facing renewed calls to bring back the baby bonus to address tumbling birth rate. John Howard. Oh, Mr. Johnny Howard. Oh,
Caterpillar Brows.
Caterpillar Brows, Johnny Howard. He's urged the Treasurer, Jim Chalmers, to reintroduce the scheme, which gives parents, as I said before, and it was actually, John Howard and Peter Costello. They're the ones that introduced it. I just gave Kevin Rudd the old, hey, how you going? Nod for that one.
It wasn't even the right guy.
It wasn't even him. So there you go. But did you know the scheme did influence the country's birth rate and resulted in an average of 2 babies born per mother by 2008 and a record 300,000 babies born by 2011. The biggest influx of newborns than the post-World War II baby boomer generation. So there you go. Lots of
but
babies
again,
happening.
like think about that period of in time, right? Of like the 2000s.
Yeah.
Like, how good was life? Everything was affordable. Housing was cheap. Everything was still like grocery. You could buy a whole like month's worth of groceries for like $300.
Yep, that's right. Now it's like
wages were good in comparison. Like life is just not the same anymore.
Well, it's funny actually. The coalition, one of the coalition leaders, David Littleproud, has said $3,000 won't be enough to support families who can't afford to feed another mouth. So
correct,
which is absolutely true. So it's.
I'm sorry, but they're looking at the wrong thing. They're talking about plummeting birth rates when there's tent cities popping up all over Australia, which is something that we've not seen ever.
The nation's fertility rate for 2003 had a record low of only 286,000 births, which was down 4.6%, or around 15,000 births from the previous year. So, yeah, having babies is a thing of the past now. It's just not what you do, right?
Well, it's not that people don't want to, although there are that sort of group out there that don't want to have children. But the big push is that no one can afford to have children.
Nah, see, you know what the problem is, right? They need to get rid of smart TVs and streaming services, and that's all you can do is make babies. Anyway, this is AM Mayhem. Morning, everyone. Good morning, legends. The AM Mayhem team's taking a break today, but don't panic. The chaos continues with the best of AM Mayhem. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to AM Mayhem. This morning, you're on air with Nathan, Katie, and Scotty. It is the breakfast show that everyone is talking about, and my sincere apologies if we bored anyone in that last segment. But I tell you what, as I was saying to the guys off here during the songs, it was actually great to have that discussion and get it out there and talk about these kind of real life issues, right? Because it doesn't just happen in this country; it happens in a lot of countries as well. So.
And we all know Scotty loves a good bandwagon.
I love a bandwagon.
Scotty loves a good bandwagon.
I love a bandwagon for sure. Anyway.
Welcome to Newsreader Roulette, the game where the headlines spin and we decide who survives. We'll read a headline, give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, and only the most newsworthy make it to the full story. Ready to roll?
All right, the first one this morning. Calls for urgent inheritance tax in Australia.
I just don't want to listen to that on principle. Don't do it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's hard enough when you have a family member that passes away and then you've got to deal with that on top of it.
Yeah, look, I think there should be a certain like bracket to it. Like yeah, if it's a normal person with a normal like amount of money, I don't think you should be taxing that at like 65%.
Under a mil.
Correct.
Under a mil.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like if you have like $50 million, like I think you could, you know, I think you can like survive.
Yeah. Well, let's dive into it real quick. Let's have a look here. Australia's budget problems can no longer be ignored, and it is time we had a long, hard think about uncomfortable tax reform. This was the message that has been delivered to the nation as we navigate turbulent economic period. A turbulent economic period.
Turbulence a word?
Turbulence. I don't know.
Is turbulence a word?
Turbulence. Maybe. Someone Google it.
I think it's turbulent.
Or maybe it's turbulent. Sorry. Sorry. Jeez. I was making it up as I go. Australia abolished the inheritance tax in the 1970s, and no government has seriously revisited it since then. But this government seems to think it's a great idea. The report has shown persistent deficits in the budget, blah, 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 blah. Basically, they're looking at returning it. And I thought they was actually going to give us some facts on how they would do it and all that sort of stuff. But it's just a whole lot of hogwash there. So, okay.
I think if they reintroduced the inheritance tax, there would be uproar.
Oh, yeah. Same with increasing the GST. There'd be absolute uproar everywhere.
See, the GST people be pissy for a little while, but inheritance tax, like, it's hard enough out here, and there's plenty of families that are trying to like do that whole generational wealth building thing, and then they've paid tax their entire life, and now they're going to have to pay more tax after they're dead. That's right. It's just not fair.
I agree. I 100% agree.
I do feel the point though of like what Nathan said before. If you've got like 50 million and you're receiving like $50 million, maybe you need to give a little something back on that. But
yeah.
I feel like if you're just a normal person that's inherited a normal amount, maybe a house or two, like that sort of thing, if, you know, touch wood and heaven forbid a family member should pass away, then leave it alone. Leave it the hell alone.
Let's move to the next headline. You'll all like this one. Bonnie Blue faces 15 years in Bali jail.
There you go. See, there's been another update since my update.
Police in Bali are yet to release additional information following the arrest last week of controversial OnlyFans model Bonnie Blue and 17 male tourists. Is that like together or?
No, so the tourists that were Australian schoolies, they've been released.
Well, 15 of them were Australians. Who were the other two?
I don't know.
Okay.
But the Australian boys have been released.
But anyway, they've been released on suspicion of breaching Indonesia's strict anti-pornography law. There you go.
See?
If prosecuted and found guilty under the law, Bonnie Blue, whose real name is Tia Billinger, and who gained fame for having... with 1,570 men in 12 hours. Holy mackerel, you would need some baby powder. A documentary about her career, I wouldn't call it a career,
I wouldn't call it
faces up to 15 years imprisonment in Indonesia and fines up to 6 million rupiah, which is about $500,000 Australian, are the maximum penalties.
See, now... If someone...
They captured, well, what's the word? Not captured. They repossessed, gathered, collected. Impounded. That's the word I'm after. Impounded.
You just went through a whole lot of words.
Sorry. And I shouldn't use the word impounded when it comes to Bonnie Blue. They impounded video cameras, mountains of contraception, and erectile dysfunction drugs, a small blue ute. With the words Bonnie Blue's Bang Bus painted across the front and side, in addition to the key. What else did they do? They seized pornographic activities of under 18s. Oh, I see. That's not on.
And now, had someone just given this girl a hug, a cookie, and some therapy, she wouldn't be in this situation.
That's correct. That's
See,
right.
this is why prohibition doesn't work, because like in countries where like you just pick a law, and like Indonesia's great for it because they have like incredibly severe penalties for the weirdest things. People still do it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. What's another great one? Oh, do you know who's in the news? Oh, Dick Van Dyke. Still here. 99-year-old star. Secret to long life. Apparently they reckon like... Oh, they reckon
It'd be
like,
something stupid like he ate acorns every day or something like that.
Acorns? Well,
they're like, no, I'm an immortal vampire, and
but there's some people out there, like I know stories of like people that get to 100, right, and they've smoked ciggies for their entire life. They've had like a sherry a day, keeps obviously the Grim Reaper away. And then once they go into the home and they can't, have the darts anymore, or the sherry, 6 months later they're gone. So maybe that's not that I'm encouraging any of that behaviour, but like,
live your life.
Yeah, I feel like there's a real
theme to today's show.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, moving right along. Bianca issued parking ticket in G-string. I have no idea who that is. That was just the news headline that was in front of me here. I'm guessing it's, what's her name? Old mate's wife. What's his name?
What?
Gold digger.
The gold digger.
Take my money. You know that guy.
Oh, Bianca Sensori.
Maybe it's about her. I don't know.
It probably is. Nah, I don't care. Move on.
God, I love the look on Nathan's face just before I started singing that song, and he's like, really? Are you kidding me? Oh, dear. Oh, now this is good. Naked man smashes head into ambulance.
Like the Ambos don't deal with enough.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna need context.
Oh, this is great. Disturbing vision has captured a man repeatedly smashing his head into a windscreen of an ambulance in the Western Australian city of Kalgoorlie. Oh no.
Oh, I briefly heard about this.
Footage captures the moment a 25-year-old person started climbing onto the bonnet of an ambulance, repeated smashing his head into the windshield, leaving the glass broken. Silly
I saw a photo of this too. He messed it up.
The ambulance is seen reversing the vehicle and driving it forward, but the man keeps hitting his head. In a statement, St John Ambulance WA said the incident was unacceptable and deeply distressing for the 3 crews who were responding to the call out. Yeah, no, like you said, I thought it was going to be funny the way that it come across, so I apologise. No. But those ambos, doesn't matter where they are, they cop absolute shit from people.
They do. Shout out to the ambos.
I was waiting for you to dive in there, but no, that's okay.
Yeah,
all good. Next one. US sues brands. Australia gives them the health tick.
What? Say that again.
US sues brands. Australia gives them the health tick.
Okay, I need to know.
I'm going to need context.
A leading nutritionist, that's a word, is calling on Australian authorities to follow the lead of major US city and take legal action against multinationals for promoting unhealthy foods as healthy. The landmark lawsuit by authorities in San Francisco told to hold ultra-processed food, or UPFs, manufacturers legally accountable for marketing unhealthy foods. Those foods include the photo that was written right in front of me here was like, there was a thing of Cocoa Pops. There was like a box of Cocoa Pops. Ah, here we go.
Cocoa Pops are not healthy.
So, no, they're not. They're full of sugar. So there's a photo here of Milo, and then also in the photo it says 30% less added sugar. Well, there's still like,
It's still Milo.
What's the mathematics on that? 70% of sugar in Milo. There's also a bottle of Coke, a bottle of Pepsi here. They are not safe, by the way. People?
But who's arguing them as being healthy?
Oh, God, the Federal Health Minister, Mark Butler. The Australian one is marking them as healthy.
I want to
know. There's a whole lot of shit here. There is a whole lot of crap here. A whole lot of big words and a whole lot of pictures.
So nothing, again, one of those clickbait titles.
Another clickbait thing.
Nothing
it's got a photo here of, where are we? It's got a photo of Cocoa Pops, Milo, Coke and Pepsi. We all know they're unhealthy. Why would we in Australia be giving them the health tick? I don't understand. Have you seen that actually on foods at the moment? Like when you buy foods in Australia, they've got this like star meter thing on the back.
Yeah.
And then it tells you whether it's like a 1 to a 5 star healthy. What is that meant to do? Like stop us from buying those foods?
No, it's to keep you informed. It's never been to stop you buying those foods. It's to allow you to make like legitimate choices instead of just listening to marketing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's literally to prevent you from being like misled by sneaky marketing. Because like I watched this whole documentary about it. You don't have to say something is healthy for people to think it's healthy.
Yeah.
You can just strategize the way you advertise it. You put on the front good source of protein or something like that. It's like, okay, yeah, most things are made of protein, fat, and carbohydrates.
Yes.
Like you can usually find like high in folate, high in iron, something like that. And you do like the green and blue packaging and like think about what think about the packaging of like those health bars.
Yeah, like the muesli bars and stuff.
Yeah, and it's like it's a muesli bar. There ain't nothing special about it. It's a muesli bar.
Yeah.
And it's just because of the way they do the marketing, it makes you think it's healthier than the other muesli bars. Then you pick it up and you see on the health food thing that it's half a star.
Yeah.
That's the point of it.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
It's not to stop you from buying it. It's purely so that you can make an informed decision outside of clever marketing.
Ah, right. Gotcha.
It's all rated against a standardized system of health, essentially.
Because I noticed that when I picked up a packet of, those frozen crinkle chips from Aldi you can get? They're like $3 a packet.
I hate crinkle chips.
We know. Well, I know.
I hate crinkle chips.
Did you know that? Katie's got an announcement. She hates the crinkle frozen chips from Aldi.
I hate crinkle chips.
Anyway, they're $3. But they've got like 0.5 of a star.
Yep.
And I just go, put another one in the basket. Another one in the basket. And another one in the basket. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I've only just started picking up that now. I wonder, we should actually get some products in here. Have a look. Like, like a salad, for example, and see what the star it's got on it.
All right, I'll organise something.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
I'll organise something.
Just going to organise it. It's almost like a meat raffle.
We'll do a guess which star it is.
Guess who?
Hey, mate, you want to buy a raffle ticket? Or a meat tray?
It's only 2 stars. Oh, that's so good. That was Newsreader Roulette, and this is AM Mayhem. Morning, everyone.
That was the best of AM Mayhem. The highlights, the laughs, and the moments that made mornings anything but normal. Don't forget, AM Mayhem is back live on January 13th, 2026, bringing fresh chaos, big energy, and more of the breakfast show everyone is talking about. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll see you on January 13th, 2026.